This is Sharda from ZPHS Srirangavaram. Today I am going to explain a topic, first chapter in SSC Maths, that is real numbers, very important topic. This is, before going into the topic, let us know about what are the real numbers and what are these, and I'll explain these in detail. See, as we all know, this is a number line. This is a number line, these are the numbers, and here these are the negative integers. These are negative integers and these are positive integers, whereas 0 is neither a negative nor a positive integer. And I'm going to explain what are the real numbers in this. So real numbers is a family of numbers. First we'll know about what are the natural numbers. Natural numbers means natural numbers will begin from 1 to infinite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. These are all natural numbers. So the least number in the natural number is 1. Next one is whole numbers. Whole numbers is denoted with the alphabet W, and the whole numbers start from the 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on up to infinite. These are all whole numbers, and which is denoted with the alphabet W. Next, integers. Integers means all these numbers are integers. The negative numbers and the positive numbers and 0, all these numbers are called integers. And next, these are the natural numbers, and these are rational numbers. The rational numbers which are in the form of P by Q form, where Q should not be equal to 0. So this is also all these numbers are family of real numbers, whereas one more type of numbers are also there, which are irrational numbers. See here, irrational numbers. Irrational numbers cannot be written in the form of a fraction form, and they are not a terminating also. So all these numbers will come under the family of real numbers. I think the knowledge of real numbers is very essential for the chapters like sets, probability, and some more chapters. You need this knowledge, and this knowledge will be given in 6th standard itself. Let us move on to the next. I'll show the same family of numbers in Venn diagram. See here, I'm representing this family of real numbers in Venn diagram. We know that the natural numbers will begin from 1 up to infinite. So this is a natural numbers area, and this is a subset of whole numbers, because we know the whole numbers will begin from 0 to infinite. Natural numbers are from 1 to infinite. So natural number is a subset of whole number. Next, these two are the subsets of integers. Integers are negative integers, positive integers and 0. All these are integers. So natural numbers, whole numbers and integers all will come in integers. Next, the rational numbers. Rational numbers are denoted with the alphabet Q, and these rational numbers are written in the form of P by Q form, where Q is not equal to 0. So these natural numbers, whole numbers and integers all are the subsets of rational numbers. And one more type of numbers are there, which are irrational numbers, which are denoted in the form of Q dash, and which are not written in form of P by Q form, or they are not terminating. They cannot be written in a number form. These numbers are not terminating. These are all separate, but they are real numbers only. This is the family of real numbers. I think everyone has understood the type of real numbers. I think everyone has got the wide knowledge regarding this. Next, we'll move on to the very important topic, that is prime factorization. Very, very important, children. Usually you get more confused regarding this prime factorization. Now I'm going to explain in detail how the factorization has done, because this factorization is the basic knowledge which is essential for working out problems like in logarithms we need this knowledge, and in quadratic, solving a quadratic polynomial also, and some of the chapters we need this basic knowledge. So most of the children's you get really confused while working out this prime factorization. Now I'm going to explain in detail. So let us take a number 24. See here, this is the 24. 24 when we divide, and this is an even number because 4 is there in the units place. When you divide this, 2 12s are 24. So 24 can be written like 2 into 12. 2 into 2 will come and sit here, and 12 will come and sit here. This is prime factorization tree. Next, 12 will come here because 2 is a prime number. Prime number means that number will come in the same table itself. It does not come in another table. Whereas 12 is not a prime number. Again, we'll find what will be the factors for 12. See, 12. 12 is also an even number. When you divide it, 2 6 are 12. So 12 can be written as 2 into 6. Like, see here, 2 into 6. Next, 2 is a prime number, whereas 6 is not a prime number. Again, we'll do division for 6. 6 is an even number. So 2 3s are 6. 2 and 3. This is a prime factorization tree. And like this, we can easily find out. Let us start with a small number. When you do with a small number, you'll get perfection, and then you may go for the big number later on, and you can find out this prime factorization. Now we will write this 24 in a exponential form. See here, 24 can be written like these are the factors 2, 2, 2 into 3. So 24 can be written like 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So how many times 2 has repeated? 3 times. Therefore 2 to the power of 3. This is an exponential form into 3. These are the factors for 24. This is prime factorization. Next, we'll take one more number, that is 36. 36 is also an even number. 2 18s are 36. Again, we are working out in a prime factorization tree. C2 will come and sit there, and 18 like this. Again, 2 is a prime number, whereas 18 is not a prime number. Again, when we find the factors for 18, this is 2 9s are 18. So 2, see here, 2 will come and sit here, 2 and 9. Again, 9 factors we'll find out, and we'll write 3 3s are 9. Yes, 3 and 3 and 3. Okay, right. So 36 can be written in a like a product of prime factors, that is like this. 36 can be written in the product of prime factors, that is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So 2's are 2, 3's are how many? They are also 2. So 2 to the power of 2 and 3 to the power of 2. So this is an exponential form of 36. Now, the very important topic in SSC Maths, that is finding out LCM and HCF for 24 and 36 by prime factorization method. This type of questions you may get for 2 marks and 1 mark compulsory question. And finding out LCM and HCF, there are 3 methods. First one is prime factorization. I have given already how to write a number into product of prime factors. As we know, 24 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 and 36 like this. So first we'll find out the HCF for the 24 and 36. HCF for 24 and 36. So for that HCF, we have to group like this. See here 2 and 2. This is one group. 2 and 2, one group. 3 and 3, one group. But you cannot group 2 and 3. So what are their numbers in the group? What are their? There are 2 into 2 into 3. 2 into 2 into 3. So HCF will be 12. That is intersection. That is the prime factors for 24 and 36. The intersection part will take in HCF. The common numbers will write in HCF. And the LCM will be the common elements you have to write, the common numbers you have to write. What are the common numbers? 2 into 2 into 3. And the remaining which we did not put in a box, those two numbers are 2 into 3. We'll write like this. This is LCM. LCM is 72 and HCF is 12. It is very easy to find out. Simply you have to remember that HCF, finding of HCF will be intersection part, and the LCM will be the intersection part you have to write, and the numbers which are not in the boxes that you have to write. This is LCM. So next method is finding out the same LCM and HCF by division method. Here, this is a division method. See here, division method, I have taken 36, that is the big number, and 24 is the small number. I have divided 36 with 24. 24 will goes 1 times. Therefore, 24 ones are 24. You'll get the remainder as 12, and 24 here, 12 twos are 24, 12. So here you got 0 as a reminder. So naturally, the HCF will be 12. Like proper division only, but you have to take this 24 to this side. 12 twos are 24. You have to repeat this process till you get the remainder 0. So this is the HCF. Next, to finding out the LCM by division. Previously, I have told how to do LCM, HCF by prime factorization. Now this is LCM by division method. See here, finding out LCM by division method. Same numbers I have taken, 24 and 36. These two are even numbers. These two numbers will come in two table. Like in two table, 2 12s are, 2 18s are 36. Again 12, 18 are even numbers. Again 2 table. 2 6s are, 2 9s are. Again 2 3s are, but 9 won't come into table. So you have to put this 9 as it is. Next 3 table it will come, 3 1s are, 3 3s are, and next 3 1s are, 3, till you have to get like this 1 as a reminder below. Like this LCM by division method, this knowledge will be given in the primary section itself. Again, the same question will repeats, may repeats in SSC 10th syllabus also. There will be questions like you have to select any 3 numbers, 2-digit numbers, maybe 3-digit numbers, and you have to find out LCM or HCF by prime factorization or division method. Like that, such type of questions may be asked in 10th syllabus. Now the LCM will be like here the 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. These are the numbers, prime factors. So 72 is the LCM method, and this method is the division method to find out the LCM. Next, Euclid division lemma. This is introduction. Euclid is a mathematics scientist, and he had given a lemma, and this is introduced in 10th syllabus. This person is Euclid, and he has given a lemma. See here, if 2 positive integers are there, A and B are the positive integers, then there exists a unique integers like Q, R, such that which satisfies like this, A is equal to BQ plus R. So A, B, R, you should be capable to write like this, A is equal to BQ plus R, where R should be greater than 0 and it should be less than B. And you can say that B is the HCF for that, for those two numbers. This statement has given by Euclid. He is the mathematician. He has stated this postulate, and next we'll do some LCM and HCF by Euclid division lemma method. Same numbers we have taken. We will find out the HCF for 24 and 36 by Euclid division method. And for this, we know this is the division method to find out the HCF. The same thing we'll do as side like rough we'll do, and we'll put these values like in A is equal to BQ plus R form, like this. See here, 36 is equal to, 36 can be written as 24 into 1, and what is the remainder? Here it is 12. So 36 can be written as 24 into 1 plus 12. 24 into 1 plus 12, like this. And again 24 can be written as 12 into 2, the remainder is 0, plus 0. See, when BQ plus R, no, when this becomes 0, this B will be the HCF. Here the B, the number which is in B position is 12. Naturally, the 12 will be the HCF. Yes, this 12 is the HCF for these two numbers, and this is in Euclid division method. Directly also you can put these steps, but when you do this rough work and you put it, you will feel very easy to write. And this is the HCF for these two numbers. See, I have written 24 in the form of BQ plus R. R is the, when R value is 0, then the B value will be the HCF. Next, let us do some of the problems which are repeatedly given in this final examinations. Like here, I've told previously, assume any three two-digit numbers and find HCF and LCM by prime factorization, division method, and Euclid division algorithm. Like these three methods, they may ask for 2 marks question, any one method, like primary factorization they may ask, or Euclid division, or this division method also they may ask. And here I have given two numbers and you have to find out the same thing, LCM and HCF by three methods. And here this is you have to write these numbers in prime factors. See, here also I have given 4 problems. These you have to work out. When you work out all these problems, and there will be 2 marks question, 1 2 marks question, and they may ask for fill in the blanks, and 1 mark question compulsory. The basic knowledge you need, this is the basic prime finding out, prime factorization and all. This basic knowledge is the like a foundation for finding out the logarithms and some of the problems, the natural numbers, that real numbers knowledge is also essential to work out some problems in probability sets, and it is a multi-purpose use. Therefore, you have to remember. I think you got knowledge regarding these real numbers. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you very much.